being
No, no problem.
at
I
Fort.
had before that I had night shift, so I work at the night.
Okay, so Spain is seeing a lot of there's a lot of protesting going on in Spain
Yes,
that they're not reporting on the news. Why?
because the news is already paid by the government, and
Right.
they don't want them to give them bad publicity.
Okay, because there was reports of rallies in Madrid. There was another one in
Yes,
Barcelona.
yes,
There's no confidence in governments in Spain.
zero.
Right. So
They literally don't. The Spaniards don't want to vote. They don't vote. The people who go to vote are the typical how the sectarian ones. The people who don't care what is going to happen. They just want their equipe to win.
interesting. So
Yeah.
Spain is going through a lot of economic woes, but there. How is the migrant crisis? Are you seeing? I know there's
Yes.
migrants coming, but is it becoming
Yes.
very visible?
In the islands, yes. Down in Palma de Canarias and Mallorca, down in the coast in Sevilla, yes, where the boats are coming, they are seeing a lot of people. I think the last year they come like 2 million immigrants.
To Spain, para España.
Yes,
Because I know Italy got their share, and I know that Greece got
yes,
a
yes,
lot.
yes. Italy is getting from one sec. I'm gonna put the map here. I think Italy is getting the immigration for Egypt and Libya.
Okay.
And we are getting the immigration from Sahara Occidental and Morocco's. They
Yep.
are literally coming with trucks
Uh huh.
and train to Sahara Occidental or Morocco's. And from there, they are going to Santa Cruz de Tenerife or how it's called, Las Palmas de Gran Canarias.
Yeah.
They are constantly getting ships of immigrants there. In there, they stay in there like couple of months, and then they are shipped to Spain with a plane.
Wow. Wow.
It's a whole business of immigration.
Yeah, it's a big black market business. A lot of
Yes,
governments are involved in
yes,
a lot of bureaucracy and a lot of
yes.
votes. But if yeah, so so what's the sentiment there? What are you feeling? I know there's uprisings. There's a lot of uprisings all over Spain, and I'm having a really tough time getting any footage of any of these. So if you could do me a favor, brother, when
One
you
sec.
when
I'll
you
show you the people who are screaming about that. Uh, I'll send you links. If I can't, I will send you the links later,
yeah,
so I don't
send them to me
leave the
later,
show.
because if you're out and about, because I'll tell you something. Back in 2017, do you know what we were covering on Mike in the Night in 2017?
Probably immigration problems.
We were covering immigration problems, but we're covering something very specific in Spain. No, it was 2016. I'm lying. It was 2016, Mike in the Night. We were covering Catalonia.
Where the Catalans tried to make their own country. They last 1 second.
Yep. And Catalonia wanted independence from Spain. They had their own currency, their own flag. They could implement their own currency, their own flag. They have their own exports, their own imports. They have everything they could do to be a sufficient independent country, right? And anyone that
They don't have one thing, money. If they exit Spain in the European Union,
Mhm.
they don't have markets open.
Right, they were being blackmailed for that.
If
They were
I,
being
I,
they were
I,
disallowed to enter any markets on purpose if
yes,
they seceded from Spain, right?
yes, but the same problem is happening with País Vasco.
Okay.
They are separatist group who start the how it's called start working last years because money start giving them to them for someone. If
Okay.
they start gaining power.
Yeah. They want to separate from the rest of the, and you can't blame a lot of these people for separatists, because they just want independent, they just want to be free. They just want to be away from the crown. You know what I mean?
Eh, I I cannot opinion on that. I am not because I hear here when I come here they was talking only about the País Vasco independence, the some couple terrorists there, but nothing more. The Catalonia thing is new thing.
Yeah. because they put a lot of people in jail that wanted a separate country, that wanted an independent country. Look what happened during the American Civil War. 90% of Americans think it was about freeing the slaves. It wasn't about freeing no slaves.
No,
It was about the South being part of the crown, right?
It's about money again. Money,
It's all about money. It's about the crown.
Yes.
That's it. The South seceded. They didn't want to pay taxes to the crown. England funded the North and brought over and engineered a potato famine in Ireland to force the Irish to come over to America to fight for America in the North.
I am not sure about American history.
Well,
You can get me
I'm
there.
telling you a little something,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
buddy,
yeah,
my friend. Dangerous Bobby here on Mike of the Nights. Okay, what else is going on in Spain?
So, I can tell you stuff about Bulgaria.
Of
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, yeah, go ahead. What's going on in Bulgaria?
So basically, Bulgaria right now it's the middle of the road of mass migration and mass arm production. We are setting a lot of guns to Ukraine.
Wow.
From year 2014, when the Russians took Crimea, we are pulling constantly guns, ammo, tanks, drones, everything you can.
But
Our economic right now, I think, is one of the best of Europe because of that. Imagine.
the
we are
military
the poorest
industrial
nation.
complex.
Yes, and we are the poorest nation here.
Wow. So basically, Bulgaria's economy is based off of production of war
War or
for
food?
Ukraine.
Yes, war or food, both things.
Wow.
Yes.
And has there been a mass exodus of young people from your country, or is it
Yes.
still affordable to live there?
The prices of food and housing are the same as here in Spain. Imagine.
Okay.
And there we have half of the power like here. So we are poor nation with a lot of high prices.
Okay. And in Spain, you feel a little bit more freer.
It was fair. It was much better of them a couple years ago. Now it's just going down. Economically, Spain is very It's how I can express myself. It's going down hard.
And
It's
why is it going down hard? Is it the fake news? Is it the food? Is it the migration?
The politicians decided to pull the trigger on the economy. They stop people from investing here. They don't want the primer, how it's called, the primer industry, what is food. They don't want it here. They stop giving, how it's called, new companies start businesses here. They don't want it. They just make a new, how it's called in English, ley. The new decreto. I don't know how to explain myself, but it's a new how. 1 second, I'm tracing the word.
Reforma?
Like that, yes.
Yeah,
For not allowing people who bring wealth here to gain Spanish papers.
Ah. Yeah,
put-
this is called político cerrada.
I am not sure.
Yeah, closed politic that stops people from bringing in wealth into the country.
Yes, they just stop it. They don't want people to bring wealth from the country. They are getting visa, but if you bring 500,000, you can have Spanish visa. They stop it. They just want poor people coming. I don't know why.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely.
They are ruining everything on purpose. Absolutely everything.
Are you seeing Are you seeing stabbings and is violence going up there, or is it the same?
Yes, we are having a lot of problem with Arabs because they don't work. They just come here and start doing bad things, sell drugs, steal stuff. They don't want to go to work. They are living out of the system basically right now.
Wow. And then there was a lot of austerity measures that was put in Spain in 2022. I remember in 2021, 2022, there was huge austerity measures on retired people. They were cutting back on the pensions and giving it to illegal immigrants.
Yes. They froze the pensions a couple years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is this is not good. It's Spain is falling.
Yes, it was not like that a couple years ago.
What about like, are you noticing like garbage everywhere, or that's just
No,
no?
here still everything works properly.
Okay.
There are a lot of old houses crumbling down, but it's because no one living there already. Old people are dying a lot.
So you're seeing, I just read something last week about Spain on a problem with birth. Less
Yes,
people are having children,
yes,
and they're gonna have a, what do you call it? There was a name they gave it. There's a shock that's coming for Spain, population shock in Spain.
yes. There are more people dying, people getting born here. They are replacing the people, old people who die now with COVID in the vaccines, with immigration from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, immigration is not working. It's just staying like in hotels, doing nothing.
Wow.
They're just maintaining the numbers. I think everything will go in a collapse. It's very weird what is happening. I think it's the inverted population pyramid is starting to get hits, and stuff is going to malfunction properly.
Inverted population pyramid. That's a good way to
Yes,
put it.
and stuff it's starting to malfunction.
So there's nobody to take over.
Yes,
Yeah.
people are not prepared. People coming from Africa are not prepared to take over. They don't know how to work. Basically, the work here.
They can't maintain, like I've been saying for years, they can't maintain the infrastructure.
Exactly.
No puedo mantener la infraestructura.
Yes, 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 yes.
And that's a big problem. And when you have no one that could run the power company, the cell company, the water company, and people to maintain and fix those when they fail.
Everything collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very, very disheartening what's happening, and how Europe is being
It's
completely
scary.
recolonized
Very
for the
scary.
worst.
And it's been accelerated and make money of us when it's falling down. They're literally stealing everything from us. High prices, high taxes.
Very heartbreaking what's happening. Yeah. But just keep us on the, just keep tuning in, and send us any videos when you're out and you see protesting happening or something. Film it with your phone. Send it to me on the Skype.
Okay.
And if you got anything to report for Mike and the Night, do that for me. I appreciate that, because I know there's a lot of uprisings in Spain, and they're doing a good job not reporting it to the world. And
No, yes.
so,
They're being quiet, yes.
yeah.
They're paid by the government.
Yeah, they are getting paid by the government to keep their mouths shut, and that's really scary. The media needs to be the watchdog of the people. The media needs to be there for the people, not the government for the media. That's garbage.
Yeah.
So, anyways, guys, this is Dangerous Bobby from Spain. We'll get you back on in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks from now, and update us on what's happening. Okay, bud?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, you have a good night. Have a good morning there, and
Same.
we'll talk soon, okay? God bless you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. All right. That is Dangerous Bobby there. And I just give people cool names, right? and down in Spain. And I give people nicknames all the time. So if you come on the show and you get a nickname, it's okay. Don't take offense. That was our man, Dangerous Bobby, down in Spain.